the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
You think about what Mark Kotsay has done as the manager of Oakland. What do you think he's gotten most correct since taking over?
Well, his leadership is really impressive. I mean, this is, again, as I alluded to earlier, one of the absolute most unusual situations any professional organization, not just baseball, has ever had to go through, right? Like, to have this going on, to have basically no feedback from the ownership side or the business side on how to deal with this. So they're having to, answer a lot of the questions about relocation that you would think, the adults in charge would be having to answer. And he handled that incredibly well. He really kept the team together. He leaned on some veteran players to help keep the clubhouse strong. But this could have defeated him. I mean, here's a guy who's won his whole life. He's won since he was in college, and to have two really bad seasons in his first 2 years as manager, could have really crushed him, crushed the team, and he's kept everybody really positive. So I think absolutely that's the biggest aspect of his managerial career so far.
I like it. We kind of touched on this a little bit at the top here, but like, if the A's don't finish with the worst record in baseball this year, like if we're going clairvoyant Melissa here at the end of the year, why do you think that will ultimately be the case, that they overachieve and get in that mid 70s to upper 70s win total?
Yeah, I think, again, and I'm going to repeat myself, the pitching, they need the veteran guys to be stable at the beginning. And then I think some of the younger guys need to take a step forward and sort of take over for those guys midway through the year. So Ken Waldichuk's going to start the year on the injured list, but if he can come back healthy and pitch the way he did at the end of last year when he was really looking good, JP Sears and Paul Blackburn can continue to pitch as they have the last, and then, guys like Estes, guys like Salinas, coming up and making an impact, that's where they're going to find it. If Mason Miller can stay healthy, and he'll be in the bullpen this year.
Nicely done, nephew.
Enough innings that you could
the
theoretically
Chase Thomas Podcast. Hell yeah.